Oh boy, this is gonna be a good one. Hi guys, welcome to Lee Reacts. I hope everyone's having a good day. I know I am, kind of. And we are back with a pick. I guess you can call this a pick. From our alpha patron, John. Thank you so much for your support, John. It means the world to me. It really does, brother. Thank you so much. We're going to be tackling, this is the first part of a couple probably, Jesus Christ Superstar, the movie. The musical was originally done by Andrew Lloyd Weber. This was actually directed by Norman Jewison. And it was written for the screen by Melvyn Bragg and Jewison. It is based on their screenplay of the 1970 rock opera of the same name, Jesus Christ Superstar. It was composed by Andrew Lloyd Weber. Ted Neely is Jesus. Carl Anderson is Judas. And this centers on the conflict between Judas and Jesus during the week of the crucifixion. So, in other words, we're in for a fucking show, aren't we here? Good lord. Alright, well, this is kind of like a test one because we don't know if it's going to get blocked or not. So there's the first 5 songs, I guess you could say, or whatever, we're gonna watch now. So hopefully this gets through the YouTube algorithms and gods and such, but we'll see. If y'all are not subscribed, please help a brother out. Click that icon somewhere down there. We thought this would be the perfect month for this, since Easter is going to be at the end of this month, I think, 31st. So hopefully by the end of the month we'll be at the end or near the end. If not, then I tried my best. All right, this is Overture, the first track, and I guess part of the movie. I don't know. 3, 2, 1, go. This is our first movie reaction, technically, even though it's like in pieces for the songs or whatever, but still a first for the channel. I think we're at 16,000 subs now, too. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate y'all. What the fuck? Wasn't expecting a bus. The cross on it. What the fuck? Rock opera. Gotta love it. Is this just the crew just handing all the gear out for the movie shoot? This is wild already. Ah, this is sick already. What the fuck? That's funky. What? This is trippy, dude. 1973. Well, that makes sense. Well, at least it's not a guy named Jim. Works out. These the Pharisees? Wow. Well, that was one hell of an intro. Heaven on Their Minds.
My mind is clearer now. At last, all too well, I can see where we all soon will be. If you strip away the myth from the man, you will see where we all soon will be. Jesus! You've started to believe the things they say of you. You really do believe this talk of God is true.
Oh, that riff is
and
awesome.
All the good you've done will soon get swept away. You've begun to matter more than the things you say.
That voice, oh my God. Sorry, Lord.
Listen, Jesus, I don't like what I see. All I ask is that you listen to me. And remember, I've been your right-hand man all along. You have set them all on fire. They think they found the new Messiah. And they'll hurt you when they find they're wrong. I remember when this whole thing began. No talk of God, then we called you a man. And believe me, my admiration for you hasn't died. But every word you say today gets twisted round some other way. And they'll hurt you if they think you've lied. Nazareth, your famous son, should have stayed a great unknown. Like his father carving wood, he'd have made good. Tables, chairs, and oaken chests would have suited Jesus best. He'd have caused nobody harm, no one alarm. Listen, Jesus, do you care for your race? Don't you see we must keep in our place? We are occupied. Have you forgotten how put down we are?
God, his voice is amazing,
the
dude.
Crowd, for we are getting much too loud. And they'll crush us if we go too far. If we go too far.
This is so interesting to me. As someone who was raised in the church, to see a different perspective, like they're giving Judas here. It's very interesting to me.
Listen, Jesus, to the warning I give. Please remember that I want us to live.
They say Jesus was the
But
first
it's
rebel.
sad to see our chances weakening with every year. Your followers are blind. Too much heaven on their minds. It was beautiful, but now it's sour.
I see what they're saying about the modern church too. This is from 1973.
Listen, Jesus, to the warning I give. Please remember that I want us to live. So come on, he won't listen to me.
I love how they have him portrayed so far away. Oh, don't start this now.
Listen to me. Come on and listen to me. Come on, listen to me. Listen to me.
This damn AI camera. I'm gonna have to pause it and restart this. Well, it's out the end for this part anyway, so. Sorry if you see a slight pause. I'll be right back. What's the buzz?
What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening.
Why should you want to know? Don't you mind about the future? Don't you try to think ahead. Save tomorrow for tomorrow. Think about today instead.
What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz?
I could give you facts and figures.
What's the buzz? Tell me
Even give you plans and forecasts. Even tell you where I'm going.
when do we ride to Jerusalem? When do we ride to Jerusalem? When do we ride to Jerusalem? When do we ride to Jerusalem?
Why should you want to know? Why are you obsessed with fighting times and fates you can't defy? If you knew the path we're riding, you'd understand it less than I.
Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening.
Let me try to cool down your face a bit. Let me try to cool down your face a bit. Let me try to cool down your face a bit. Let me try to cool down your face. So let me try to cool down your face. Let me try to cool down your face a bit.
Mary, that is good while you prattle through your supper. Where and when and who and how. She alone has tried to give me what I need right here and now.
What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. 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 What's the buzz?
Oh, I remember we did that at church, the washing of the feet.
Seems to me a strange thing, mystifying, that a man like you can waste his time on women of her kind. Hey, cool it, man. Yes,
Hey, cool
I
it,
can
man.
understand that she amuses, but to let her kiss you, stroke your hair, that's hardly in your line. It's not that I object to her profession, but she doesn't fit in well with what you teach and say. It doesn't help us if
Mary
you're
Magdalene.
inconsistent. They only need a small excuse to put us all away.
Who are you to criticize her? Who are you to despise her? Leave her, let her be now. Leave her, she's with me now. If your slate is clean, then you can throw stones. If your slate is not, then leave her alone. Hey, Jesus, hey, Jesus. I'm amazed that men like you can be so shallow, thick and slow. There is not a man among you who knows or cares if I come or go.
It's a Bible verse.
Not one of you!
Then we are decided. Sorry for the quality like dips and wanes in the video clips. That's just how the playlist is on YouTube.
We've been sitting on the fence for far too long.
Why let him upset us?
Caiaphas,
let him be. All those imbeciles will see. He really doesn't matter.
Jesus is important. We've let
Alright,
him
this
go
is
his
awesome
way
now.
before.
Subtitles.
And while he starts a major war, we theorize and chatter.
He's just
Pharisees, I knew
another
it.
scripture-thumping hack from Galilee.
The difference is they call him king. The difference frightens me. What about the Romans? When they see King
Was this
Jesus
Herod?
crowned, do you think they'll stand around, cheering and applauding? What about our people? If
Well,
they
Rome
see
did
we've
adopt
lost our
Christianity
nerve,
eventually.
don't you think
For the
that they
common man, at
deserve
least.
something more rewarding?
They've got what they want. They think so anyway. If he's what they want, why take their toy away? He's a craze.
Put yourself in my place. I can hardly step aside. Cannot let my hands be tied. I am law and order. What about our priesthood? Don't you see that we could fall? If we are to last at all, we cannot be divided.
And say so to the council. But don't rely on subtlety. Frighten them or they won't see.
Then we are decided.
Then we are decided.
Snakes. That's why he flipped all your tables in the marketplace, I think. Or was it the church? Oh yeah, because they were doing business in a holy place and they flipped all the tables. Lee remembers. Everything's alright. And now this one might be in Italian?
Try not to get
Subtitles.
worried, try not
Okay, no.
to turn on to problems that upset you. Don't you know everything's alright? Yes, everything's fine. And we want you to sleep well tonight. Let the world turn without you tonight. If we try, we'll get by, so forget all about us tonight.
Everything's alright, yes, everything's alright, yes.
Sleep and I shall soothe you, calm you, and anoint you for your hot forehead. Then you'll feel everything's alright, yes, everything's fine. And it's cool and the ointment sweet for the fire in your head. close your eyes and relax. Think of nothing tonight.
Yes, everything's alright.
Judas is just staring her ass down, bro.
Ointment, brand new and expensive, should have been saved for the poor. Why has it been wasted? We could have raised maybe 300 silver pieces or more. People who are hungry, people who are starving, they matter more than your feet and hair.
Try not to get worried, try not to turn on to problems that upset you. Don't you know everything's alright? Yes, everything's alright, yes.
Surely you're not saying we have the resources to save the poor from their lot. There will be poor always, pathetically struggling. Look at the good things you've got. Think while you still have
Very true.
me, move while you still see me. You'll be lost and you'll be sorry when I'm gone.
Sleep and I shall soothe you, calm you and anoint you, myrrh for your hot forehead. Then you feel everything's alright, yes, everything's fine. And it's cool and the ointment sweet for the fire in your head and feet. Close your eyes and relax, think of nothing tonight.
And that Judas made his decision right there.
Close your eyes and relax. 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 Close your eyes.
That's really trippy.
Close your eyes.
Political satire. Jesus knows too. They both knew. That's why they held hands like that. Trato de Jesus Christ Superstar. Everything's alright. Gotta love foreign, like, dub stuff. I love it. It's hilarious to me. Was that it? Yep. Well, that was the first 5 parts. I wanted to film this as more of like a not a proof of concept, just to like see if it'll get blocked or not. I didn't want to do anything more than that, just to see how it goes to be uploaded, because I've been noticing if you upload like more than 7 things that get copyright struck, they might block the video for just 30 days straight up and won't let you appeal it or nothing. So I'm kind of testing stuff up and just seeing how everything works. But obviously that was fantastic. I enjoyed every second of that. As a religious theologian, even though I don't subscribe to any theology anymore, I think religious history and what really happened during these days, I think is fascinating. That too. You know, there's just no way. I mean, people will say whatever they want to say from both sides of the spectrum, that he was real, he wasn't real, and there's proof of this, proof of that. First-hand sources of those days are very, very slim. Even before that, there's even less. Of course, there's stuff that I think popped up like 2 centuries afterwards, maybe 3, that were very, there's a lot of sources after that, but even then, that's like sources from the 1700s, 1720s, you know what I'm saying? From the Americas, that's even sparse. Like, you know, we have them, you know, they exist, but for certain things, especially between such a small group of people that was the disciples and Jesus' following and stuff like that, even though he was setting basically the hearts and minds ablaze for everyone back then. I think just like in how there in the 60s, in the 70s, there was an awakening. I think there's an awakening every 1,000 years, probably, maybe even less. Maybe Jesus was a part of that, you know, if he's, you know, who they say he is. But I'm not going to get into all that. My beliefs don't matter on the subject. But that was fantastic. I think the overture was probably the most mind-blowing part of it, just because to see like the crew unpack everything, like that was awesome. Like, what an amazing intro to a movie, yeah, or a musical too, you know, since we're basically just doing the musical side of it. It's just, that was amazing. That was so cool. It was very cool seeing Judas already far away, just getting ready for his next part in the song, which is, I think, was my favorite song, other than the first one was the second one, man. Just wow, that was so powerful. And that's the thing, is I understood everything he was saying. Like, he's like, hey, there's all these people starving and all these people that need help, and you're doing all this, doing all that. And if we get too noticed and too known, you're going to get some heat put on you, more than you already have. And in a sense, if you do believe what the Bible says, that is what happened. I guess the Pharisees got fed up with Jesus causing trouble. The Romans, I think the governor of Judea was Pontius Pilate, if I'm not mistaken. Or was it Herod? I'm thinking of something different. I think it was Pontius Pilate. He was the governor appointed by Rome for that jurisdiction. Even that word didn't exist yet, I guess. There's a lot of people that conspired against Jesus because he was saying things that you're not supposed to say, just like people that speak out nowadays do. You know, like, he was saying all the wrong things at the right time, basically, for those people in power, you know. So he caused a revolution of his own. And now, you know, I think there's so much that goes into stuff like this, and how we deify things, because like the Jewish text, the Jewish Pharisees, they don't recognize Jesus, you know. Even to this day, they don't think he was the Son of God, you know. They believe in God, the same God. They just don't believe that Jesus was the Messiah. Just like, oh man, this is totally gonna get demonetized. Just like Islam worships the same God. They just have their own version of it, basically. It's all the same religion, other than like, you know, Taoism and Buddhism and stuff of Eastern religions. All religions stem from the same point in the Western Hemisphere, like original Western Hemisphere. You know, everything's mixed up nowadays, but it's fascinating. Religious history is fascinating, and that was so cool. I would definitely say the first two are my favorite. Just the interactions between Jesus and Judas too, like when they do kind of clash, it's very interesting. I love what was his name? Come on, everything's all right. Carl Anderson, his voice, oh my god, dude, it's just a fantastic voice. He's got so much power, and like it looks like he's bellowing almost, like it's his own soul just screaming out when he's singing, man. It's powerful voice. Then what's his name? Ted Neely is Jesus. He's got a wonderful voice too. I think that was fantastic. It's a very interesting listen to alone, let alone then the video too. It's fantastic. So I can't wait to listen to and watch the rest of this. This should be part 1 of like 5, I guess 4 maybe, if I can fit in more. This one was shorter just to see if it would get blocked or not, sort of thing. If it gets blocked, then I'll just have to make it a Patreon only thing. Hopefully not, because I want everyone to see this, obviously. So thank you for watching, guys. Y'all to know we have Patreon, as I keep mentioning. Boop, boop. That's a picture of it. There's a link in the description. Click it, join the $15 tier or up. You get 1 free request a month. You can join any of the tiers to get access to all of our block videos, all of our Patreon exclusives. John's first pick, which was like the Wall Part 1 and 2, we did that on there. I didn't even finish that because we switched to something else, but because it was blocked. But we've got tons of King Crimson songs, like 3 full Beatles albums, a bunch of other random stuff you might enjoy. I post behind the scenes pictures of me and my daughters and the adventures we go on and stuff, and our little walks and park adventures and such. It's fun over there. We got a Discord server. We got a really big community as well. We'd love to have you. And there's a PayPal link as well in the description if you don't like Patreon. Thank you for watching, y'all. Take it easy.